All right, welcome. So another video from the Brookings Arts Council. As always, my name is Shelby Meyer, and today we are going to do something just a little bit different. Usually I use just regular white paper. Today we have some colored paper. If you don't have colored paper, white paper will work just as well. Maybe if you want to color it or do some sort of design on it, that would be awesome as well. But I have colored paper today. That's really cool. And if you know me, I really kind of like orange, or not orange, the secondary colors, which are orange, purple, and green. So I chose purple and green, which I think are really kind of fun and maybe spooky for Halloween, even though it's almost New Year's, which is crazy. But we are going to do some paper weaving. So like I said, I have those two pieces of paper. I have some scissors today. And then I also have my pencil just in case I want to do some outlining before I cut. And so today we are going to do, like I said, paper weaving. And so the first kind of step here is drawing those lines on the piece of paper that you are going to cut. And so I think it's really important that if you want them straight, you can do them straight. If you want them zigzag, you can do them zigzag. It does not matter. The more pieces that you have to cut, the longer this project is going to take you. So if you want to do 4 big ones, that's cool. If you want to do 18 of them, that's cool. I'm going to do just some like this. And since mine aren't straight, I'm also going to write some really little numbers on them so that they line up right when I kind of get into the project itself. Okay, and I don't need that last one. So I have my lines and I'm just going to label them. You can do letters, numbers, however you want, but I'm just going to remember which order they go in so that they don't get lost, because you will need all of them. And also pay attention to which way you're drawing them. So in here I have short little ones, and so on the other paper we're going to cut it a little bit different so that these weave into that. And so for the big sheet here, I'm going to fold it in half the long way, like so. And since I cut the little stripes, I need this one to be this way. So I full sheet this way, and I folded it like this. And I'm going to cut some lines. I'm not going to cut all the way to the end. We don't want them to be separate pieces. We want it to stay one. But you're going to start at the fold and cut inwards towards the edges. Not all the way. Again, however many you cut is, if you cut fewer, it won't take you as long. If you cut more, it'll take you a little bit longer. This is what I've got going. I don't have a bunch. I don't have too few, too little. Again, up to you. If you want to take a long time doing this, you could cut a whole bunch of little teeny strands. But like I said, so all of these, they have little ends, but it's still one piece of paper. I didn't have any that fell off, and I started at that crease and cut in. So we'll open our paper up like that, and now I have this. And while I have my scissors out, I'm gonna cut these skinny stripes out as well. And remember, we numbered them so we didn't lose them. And if you wrote on them, that would be the back side. So make sure you're paying attention when you're doing some weaving. I'm not going to cut all of them because I'm not going to show you how to weave the entire thing. I'll just get you started. So I have 3 cut right now, and I'm going to leave the rest over there. So I have my 3 stripes. And I do have some tape too. We'll need maybe some tape. We'll make it a little easier. You don't need it, but it would help. And so I'm going to start. This one's my very bottom stripe. You're going to start with your paper, and you're going to weave it. You'll start, if you're going on the back, tape it down on the back. So I'll show you. I'll tape it down and I'll show you. You're just going to tape it on one end. Oops. Cool. Okay. And so I have my one end taped, and I started with my bottom stripe. So I have a number 9. It kind of looks like a 6. It's backwards probably. But I taped it down so that it was ready to go. Just one end. And you're going to weave it in and out of this paper. And so I'll flip it over and do it kind of backwards for you. So this is the front, my stuff on the back, and you're going to take your paper and kind of weave it into this side. So now it's in front. And we don't want the whole stripe in front. We just want part of it in front. So you're going to take it and you'll weave it back underneath. And you'll weave it in and out of all of these. And when it gets to the other side, it should alternate colors. So I should have, ooh, one of my little things wasn't. now I'll show you. So this is the front, so it'll alternate. It'll go green, purple, green, purple, green, purple, green. And then you can tape it down on the other side. So I have tape over here, and you can tape it down over here so it stays put. Okay. And then I'm gonna do my next stripe. So my next stripe, I have my number 8 stripe, and I'm gonna do the same thing, except I'm gonna tape it on the front this time. And remember, you want the 8 to go down because you don't want it to go over top, and you want your stripes to line up pretty easily so you can get a piece of tape and put it to the side. You're not gonna tape it down on the front because you don't want the tape to show, but you can hold it down and you can weave that first stripe underneath because it'll alternate the other way this time. Okay, so we got this. I don't have anything taped down, but I have my stripe here, and I'm gonna tape it on the other side in the middle, on that middle strand, so that the tape doesn't show. So it looks nice and neat. Okay. And then you're gonna do the same thing. So now instead of green first, it's purple first. And so it'll go purple, green, purple, green, purple, green, purple. And so then we're just gonna weave it through, in and out. I'll show you. And then remember, we don't want the tape on the front because we don't want tape on the front of our picture. We want it on the back. So you can just put it on another one of these on the back. All right. And so then you'll alternate. So it alternates this way and it alternates this way. So the next one, it'll get taped on the back again, and it'll go green, purple, green, purple, green, purple, green. And then so on and so forth until you run out of paper or you run out of room to weave. And so that's what we got this week. I think sometimes these are really fun. If when you're done, you could add some pattern or line in kind of these little areas in here if you want to. That would be cool too. I will post a picture of my final design so you have something to go by. But yeah, have fun. Do a little bit of cutting, a little bit of weaving, things like that. And also I do want to mention that it is New Year's coming up, and so saying goodbye to 2020, and hopefully 2021 is a little bit better. So yeah, Happy New Year, and I hope you enjoy yourselves and have some fun time off, maybe with family or with friends, maybe doing some art projects, things like that. But as always, my name is Shelby, and I hope you had fun, and I'll see you next time.